Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Miley, and today's pick and image reading will be on the good luck that is coming your way right now. So, for this reading, I will be asking what exactly is the good luck that is coming your way, as well as if there is any way that you can add to this good luck of yours. And if so, then hopefully you can take full advantage of this opportunity. So, before we get into the readings, I would like for you to know that you are free to listen to the messages that I channel today through the cards, and I hope that regardless of what you choose, you will make your decision based on your own inner guidance. On the screen, you have the opportunity here to select which of the three piles with the fingers crossed emoji calls to you the most, and you may select one or more piles if you choose to do so. Because this is a general reading, parts of the channeled messages may or may not resonate, so if it does not resonate, release and do not force it to resonate for whatever your life situation may be at the time you are seeing this video. Now that I have said all of that, if you need more time to determine which pile is meant for you, I will give you more time to meditate on that. If you don't need any more time selecting the pile that has your name and energy written all over it, then your timestamp for your reading can be found in the description box below. And I will see you at your selected pile. And I hope you enjoy your reading. Hello, my pile number ones. Let's see what good luck is coming your way. For your first three tarot cards, you have the Moon card reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Swords upright. It's a surprise, pile number one. I'm also getting that you dodged a bullet. This is one of those moments in life where you are truly unaware of what's going on behind the scenes. People are doing things behind your back, but you get the inkling to leave a situation before anyone's evil plan succeeds. The Moon card is giving me the energy of the truth being revealed to you, and the news that you're receiving is shocking, but it doesn't have an impact on you. You're not affected by it, which is good. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on the example of you freshly leaving a relationship. You and your partner split up, and someone comes up to you and says that your ex is seeing someone else now publicly, even though the breakup didn't happen too long ago, and you're just like, okay, this doesn't affect me. They don't concern me anymore. I've moved on now. From the Nine of Pentacles, I'm also getting the example of you backing out of a deal and saying that it's not worth it anymore, and then later you find out that they were out here scamming people and you almost fell victim to it. So far the good news that is coming your way is this sense of relief you'll receive once the truth about something comes out. You've always suspected that something fishy was going on, but you yourself didn't have any proof of it, so you let it go and moved on. But time eventually will tell that you made the right choice in moving on, and you can finally exhale. You really let your intuition and the universe guide you down the right path while you were blindfolded, like the woman in the Eight of Swords card. I'm also getting from the Eight of Swords that you made it out right before you almost trapped yourself into something. You avoided signing a contract that would have locked you into something you wouldn't have been able to get out of for a while. You avoided committing to something long term that in the end wouldn't have benefited you. Something sounded good on paper, but in practice wasn't at all what it was cracked up to be. I'm hearing someone getting excited and saying like, I knew it, I knew I wasn't tripping. I definitely was picking up on something fishy. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew something was off. It's like when everyone else likes a person, but you don't, and everyone else thinks that you're the crazy one, but later it comes out that this person was actually weird, and you're like, I knew it. I knew it from the beginning, and everyone thought I was crazy because I had no physical tangible proof at the time that this person was weird. It's like when the conspiracy theory turns out to be true, and now everyone wants to come running to you because they believe you now. You were privy to something in the past, pal number one. You might not have had the full story, but you picked up on something enough to know not to trust it. So the good news is that you were right and everyone else was wrong. I'm being drawn to the water in the moon card and how there's a creature lurking in the water, and I'm being drawn to the puddle that the person is standing in the Eight of Swords card. You tapped your foot into something and instantly knew that you didn't want to go any further deep into the water. I'm getting that other people may say that it's not that deep, but you're like, no, it is that deep. And from the Nine of Pentacles, there's a garden in the background, and I'm picking up that the soil isn't good. Something is wrong with the roots, and you might not be the one to dig up the bad and uncover just how bad it really is, but you will be the one who avoids getting their hands dirty in something you didn't want to be a part of. And so you were also being protected, pal number one, and it's nice to know when you are being looked out for, you're being cared for. Pulling another card for your reading, you have the King of Cups reversed, and I should have said it earlier in your reading, but I am picking up on the scenario where someone is being cheated on, and what once was a hunch, a suspicion that you had, you eventually find out the truth. And from the Moon and Eight of Swords card, you didn't want to believe it at first. You didn't want to see it, even though there was a piece of you that knew that something was off. Another example that I'm seeing is you getting to know someone or something, and after you have this encounter, this meeting with them, you're not 100% sold on what they are presenting to you, and so you're kind of on the fence of whether or not you should follow through with meeting up with this person again. Maybe this was a date or a meeting that you had with someone and you were initially thinking about doing business with them, but after the meeting you feel less sure, and so during your free time you decide to do a background check on this person or do some research on the company that you were thinking about working with, and you uncover the truth that you don't like, which confirms what your intuition was trying to tell you all along. And so now you know how to proceed with this person or company moving forward, and that is to slowly back out of the connection before things get too deep and you are unable to swim and make it back to dry land. The word gullible is being highlighted to me in the King of Cups card. Obviously, the good news is that you're not going to fall for someone's lies and tricks, but it could have been so easy to fall for it. Maybe this person was selling you a dream and everything sounded good until you snapped out of it, and all of a sudden the dream was over. I'm picking up on Scooby-Doo and how every villain says at the end of the show, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. And In your case, pile number one, the meddling kids could have been the universe, your intuition, your spirit guides, your ancestors, a friend or family member that has your best interest at heart. Something in your orbit protected you and helped to unmask the very thing that tried to trick you. And they gathered all the information and placed them on your desk and said, here you go. Here is all of the information that you need. And you comb through everything and say, thank you for making me aware of this information. And now that you know this information, you don't have to be bothered with this issue moving forward. And your conscience can remain clear and you can continue going on with life knowing that deep down within you, that your gut feeling was right. For the next portion of your reading, I will be using a gemstone generator on my computer to see which gemstone's energy could help you with your good luck during this time. And the gemstone that you received is the sunstone. And looking up what the sunstone is good for on my computer, it does say that the one thing sunstone can be good for is attracting abundance. And immediately I'm being drawn back towards the Nine of Pentacles card. So whatever it is that you potentially avoided, you didn't need it. There is something better out there for you that is in alignment with what you are actually searching for in your life. You don't have to settle. The sunstone can also bring in positive energy to lift your spirit. Maybe with everything going on, you haven't been able to trust yourself and the guidance you have been intuitively receiving, which is starting to get to you. Your confidence in yourself is really low. Your energy is being dragged down a bit. This gemstone is essentially saying enough of that. You can finally put this situation behind you and move on, or you will be able to do this eventually. There are some things you can look forward to now that you will be able to put this thing in the past, and you will find happiness again, or this sense of relief again. You will be free, independent from this thing that wanted to be attached to you and potentially trap you. Your confidence in yourself and your trust in your intuition and your spirit team will be boosted up. Next, I will be pulling from the Self-Care Wisdom cards deck to see which card has a message for you. And the card that came out for you was the Kindness card that says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, pal number one. I do get the sense that some of you could potentially be too hard on yourself and say something like, why didn't I pick up on this sooner? I missed the details that were obvious that I should have picked up on right in that moment. Maybe in that moment you weren't supposed to know the full story just yet. You knew enough to dodge the bullet. And the good news is that you made it out safe, and that's what matters. Now, the last question that I would like to ask pal number one is what part of you can add to this good luck that's coming your way? Maybe you have a special charm to you that you can utilize to increase your good luck. And using the tarot cards for this question, you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed again, the Three of Cups upright, and the Seven of Cups reversed. I'm getting that something that didn't work out in the past may come back to help and assist you during this time. What I'm seeing is the visual of a person who has social anxiety, and in the past they've attempted to be part of social gatherings, be part of a community, and while in the past they were unsuccessful in finding the right people to surround themselves with, they shouldn't give up. There is a social group that they can be part of. Maybe they would have to create that group on their own from scratch if that's the case, but there is somewhere for this person to belong. They've wanted this for a while, they just haven't been sure of how to obtain it, and in the Seven of Cups they can have it. This can be part of their reality. Maybe for you, pal number one, there is an aspect of your life that people didn't believe you in, but you know that you're telling the truth, or you trust your gut that something is off, but you can't explain it. In the Three of Cups, there's a small group that you can go to, that you can trust, that believes you, or eventually people will start to migrate over to your side. This circle will start to grow and expand with time. You may have felt lonely or just simply alone during this time, but now things are about to shift in your favor. Again, I keep picking up on community from the Three of Cups. It doesn't have to be a massive community, but one where you feel as though you definitely belong. This could be a community group that shares special hobbies like you, or you have similar stories that you have to share. There is something that you and this group have in common. This could be a certain belief that you share, a certain life experience that you share. Again, a hobby perhaps. Whatever it is, you have the power to manifest this group into existence and create it. I'm getting the example of when streamers or gamers say that they initially started streaming or gaming as a gateway to start creating friends, somewhere they can go to have someone to talk to, and then it eventually turns into them having a small community of their own where a group of like-minded people can interact with the streamer or gamer. That's what I'm seeing for you, pal number one. Now, because this is a general reading, this group that you create could be online, or it could be in person, or it could start online and turn into an in-person thing, whichever method works for you. But what I do know is that you don't have to feel alone anymore. There is an aspect of you that is healing. I'm picking up on the word survivor. You have or will be surviving the doubts in your mind that are telling you to not trust yourself, to not trust in yourself. You will be surviving people telling you that you're wrong and you shouldn't trust yourself. Pulling another card for your reading, you have the Queen of Cups upright, and I'm picking up that she is being nice to herself. She is caring for herself in the way that nurtures her spirit. I don't know why, but I'm getting that the cup that the Queen of Cups is holding in her hand represents herself. She is gently placing her hand on the cup as a way to soothe it, which you might think is strange because it's a cup. Why would you soothe the cup? But there might be water in the cup. And so she's not calming down the cup, she's calming down the water in the cup, because maybe it was shaking. Water was about to spill out of the cup, and she was giving it a safe space to calm down and relax. The cup is supposed to represent stability in its own way. The cup is capable of holding the water, but it may take some support to help ensure that the water is calm and it's not losing a piece of itself. And so I say all of this to say, pal number one, that you may not have had the support in the beginning. You might not have had a whole lot of support in the middle, but in the end, the good news, the good luck that is coming your way is that you will eventually carve out your own lane and find the support that you need during this time. Maybe for a while you were the water in the cup that was feeling out of balance, unstable, getting ready to lose a piece of yourself, and the cup that was containing all of your water could be your body itself, and it's doing the best that it can to support you on its own. But maybe a gentle hand placed on your shoulder from support outside of you is also what you need, and you will receive it eventually if you haven't already. From the Queen of Cups, the support that you are looking for will be a good listener. They will hear what you have to say. They are open and willing to connect with you. They care for you, they support you, and they are kind to you. And your ability to discover the support that you are needing right now is how you can add to your good luck during this time. You can find clarity during this time. I'm being reminded of the Eight of Swords card from the Seven of Cups reversed. Don't hide away. Don't trap yourself in the mind and think that you are not capable of finding the connections that you are looking for. You don't have to be alone anymore if that is something that you no longer desire. What you're saying to yourself in your mind is reflecting the action or inaction that you are taking, and it might take some time to get the hang of things, but if you can start telling yourself that you can do something, you will. You might be lacking in something right now, but that's only because for some of you, you haven't given yourself the chance to receive the opportunity that could take you out of being in a state of lack so you can reach some form of stability. So don't run away, don't avoid or hide from what deep down you are craving on a soul level. And that is it. That is all that I have for you, pile number one. You've reached the end of your reading. I hope that the messages within this pile resonated with you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you all have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. See you later. Hello, my pal number twos. Let's see what good luck is coming your way. For your first three tarot cards, you have the Three of Pentacles upright, the Four of Cups upright, and the Four of Wands reversed. Someone's getting a new job. From the Three of Pentacles, I'm seeing someone being brought on to be trained for something or to learn something from someone who is more seasoned at what they do. From the Four of Cups, I'm actually seeing you waiting for something, and because it's been a while since you've been waiting to hear back from something or someone, you kind of start to forget that you opened the door for something to come through, and then you're surprised that something finally decides to show up at your doorstep. Maybe you've applied for a job a month ago and haven't heard anything back from anyone about wanting to interview you, and then one day the job calls you or emails you saying that they are interested in interviewing you. Maybe you've ordered something online and forgot that you ordered it because it's been months since you've gotten any updates on the package. Then one day it finally appears at your doorstep when you're not looking. I don't feel like I'm getting anything from the Four of Wands reverse, so I'm going to pull another clarifying card for it. And the card that came out was the Four of Swords upright. So you've extended an olive branch somewhere in your life to someone. This could be a lover, a friend, or a family member, and maybe you haven't heard from them since. You could have sent them a text message, a voicemail, an email, whatever, and you've gotten no response from them yet. You could have gotten into an argument with them and said to their face, talk to me when you're ready to talk to me, and have an actual productive conversation. But there has clearly been something that has been bothering you or stressing you out, and you've been just sitting in this waiting period for a long time, and you're unsure if you'll ever hear anything back from who you want to hear from. The good news is that from the Three of Pentacles, I am seeing teamwork. So you will receive some sort of news from this person. Now, if this is the case where you've applied to a bunch of different places to work at least one of those places that you've applied to you will hear back from. Or if you've already gone through the different interview processes, you will receive some news from an employer that is willing to take you on and hire you to work where you have applied to work. Oh my gosh, I'm just now noticing that you have four cards in your reading. You have the Four of Cups, Wands, and Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles, which tells me that you are aiming towards building stability. You've been in stability for a while, and things are starting to turn in your favor to finally build a stable foundation. Something outside of you needed to be on board in order to provide you with the fourth corner, the fourth pillar, or the fourth leg that can uphold what you are trying to build. 444 could be your angel number during this time, or 3444. Feel free to look those numbers up if you want to. In order to get to the next level, there needs to be teamwork. Clearly, you have already done your part in expressing that you would like to work together and build something with someone. At least so far, that's what I am picking up on. All that you're waiting for now is hearing from this person to say that they agree with you and would like to proceed with this connection. And you might be getting what you wish for. I'm noticing that you have all four elements in your reading. You have Pentacles for earth, the Cups for water, the Wands for fire, and Swords for air. All of the necessary elements are coming together to bring you what you desire, essentially. All of the pieces are starting to come together to build up to this moment. You've had to wait for the right timing, and not only wait for the pieces that you were missing to come in, but the other party's pieces to come in so you guys can complete the puzzle together. Maybe you've needed to have your moment of clarity first that would influence you to extend an olive branch that would maybe not right in the moment, but it would later influence the other person or group of people to return the favor. And with this favor being returned, it does put your stressed out and worried mind at ease. There is growth to be had once both parties do finally decide to come together, you and the other person you're dealing with. Maybe in the past everything was bad timing. Certain things weren't fully in the right place at the right time for you to receive what you wanted. And so since then, you've moved on and directed your focus onto other things that were important, that needed your attention. I'm getting the example of a person confessing their love to someone, but the feelings weren't reciprocated. Maybe the other person was already in a relationship, or maybe they just didn't look at person A in that way romantically, and that's why the feelings couldn't be reciprocated. So time passes, weeks go by, or months, or maybe even years, and person B has gone through some changes, and now they are ready to return the romantic feelings and reach out to say that they are now ready to be in a relationship with person A if they are still open and their feelings haven't changed. I'm also getting the example of family. So maybe you have gone through some sort of healing and are wanting to mend things and create a better relationship with a family member, but this family member is still stuck in their ways that has led you to go seek healing in the first place. Well, because they are still stuck in their ways, you decide that it's best to just distance yourself from them. Time goes on, and this family member is now ready to break the silence between the two of you so you can move forward with healing the connection. And for a while, you might have thought that things would never change, but surprise, things are changing. Things are turning in your favor, and deep down, you're excited about this, but you're also kind of like, this situation stressed me out too much, but I'm glad that we can move past this stuck and stagnant energy that I was in. I think deep down that for some of you, pile number 2, you knew that this time would eventually come. You had faith, but you just had to be patient. And sometimes waiting for something to come in that's like a blessing to you can be a bitch, especially if you know that you've waited for a long time. From the Four of Cups, I'm also getting that remaining positive through this time and process was difficult for some of you. You may have had moments where your faith was slipping, but it never truly disappeared. Again, you were holding out and hoping that things would eventually turn in your favor, but at the same time, time has taught you to not let this situation consume your whole life. You got other things to focus on as well that need your attention just as much. If you've applied to one job and haven't immediately heard back from them, move on and keep applying to other jobs or continue to accept other interviews. Realistically, you can't wait on the job that you really want to finally accept you. You have your reasons for wanting to earn money, and you're in search for stability right now, and you can't let this job get in the way of what you are looking for. But if the timing is right and the opportunity still stands for you to work at this job you envisioned yourself working at, then don't miss out on this opportunity and accept it. You left the door open for this opportunity to come in for a reason, so take it if you have the chance to. That's the kind of good luck that is coming your way, pile number 2. Now, the last question that I would like to ask pile number 2 is what part of you can add to this good luck that's coming your way? Maybe you have a special charm to you that you can utilize to increase your good luck. And using the tarot cards for this question, you have the 10 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Wands reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. Immediately from the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Wands, I'm getting that you are healing from this situation. I'm picking up that time really does heal in your case. You don't have to do anything else further. From the 3 of Wands, I'm getting that you don't have to reach out and push or force anything to happen. You've already done your part. You're not gonna get extra credit for doing any more than what you've already done. From the King of Cups, maybe in the past, a situation like this would have sent you overboard. You were stressing, acting out of character. For some of you, your feelings may have been hurt and you reacted in a way that wasn't productive to what you wanted to have or achieve. It wasn't helping in any way to build the stability you were in search for obtaining. Pulling a clarifying card for the King of Cups, you have the Justice card reversed. You may have felt that things were unfair. You were treated unfairly. Things didn't go according to plan, and you said, I don't care about this anymore. But your reaction and behavior said otherwise. You may have responded immaturely in the past, but with time, you have grown and matured. You've learned lessons that life was trying to teach you. For some of you, you may have not liked the person you were or were starting to become in the past, so you did something about it to change it for the better. And that's something that the universe wants for you to keep up with, to find the stability within yourself so you can learn how to not allow things that's happening out in the outside world affect you too much. I'm getting the example of someone having anger issues, and I'm seeing the color red. There's nothing wrong with expressing anger, but when it's expressed in a dangerous way that could be detrimental to others or yourself, that's when it can become a serious issue. Having support and the tools you need to let these emotions out in a safe manner is healthy. And even though this is an example, it should apply to all of you, pile number 2. What can help you add to this good luck of yours is learning how to stay grounded regardless of what comes your way. I know that this is a good luck reading, but for some of you, pile number 2, I feel like you may have felt like you were unlucky with a lot of things in the past. And so it's still important for the message to come through that regardless of if you're having good or bad luck, don't let it shake you. I'm picking up on how some people say that if someone were to give them a compliment, they'll hear the compliment, but they don't let it affect them in any way. Even if the compliment was a nice compliment, I'm not going to take it as fact and let it impact the state that I'm already in, because if I can do that, then if someone wants to say something bad about me, I could also receive that as fact, and it could throw my inner balance off as well. They don't absorb it, but rather just let it be, let it breeze past you like the wind, pile number 2. Also, if you're in the present time having to realize that you do not like how you're moving in life, you're not proud of the choices that you've been making, you want to cut ties with habits and versions of yourself that no longer resonate with you, now's a good time to get started on that transformative healing journey. If you want to welcome in new and amazing things into your life, you have to be willing to let go of what you no longer need to make space for the new. It's like giving your home a nice deep clean before you invite your guest over for a party or celebration to welcome in good vibes, good energy. Your head is clear. You're not worrying about if you should have gave the bathroom a good cleaning before the party started, or if you should have washed and dried the dishes or vacuumed or swept or mopped the floors before guests arrived, because you've done it already. You gave your home an update so things can potentially operate smoothly when guests do arrive. You're starting things off on the right foot, and the universe wants for you to keep this up. For the next portion of your reading, I will be using a gemstone generator on my computer to see which gemstone's energy could help you with your good luck during this time. And the gemstone that you received is the amber. And looking up what amber is good for on my computer, it does say that amber can be good for warmth, vitality, and deep grounding. It can promote healing, and to some it could represent wisdom. And I will say for your reading that when time heals, wisdom follows. It does speak about the growth that you have been going through, pile number 2. Amber has the energy of the sun, and I'm picking up on having optimism. Again, not letting certain things get to you as much in the same way you allowed for them to in the past. You're learning how to let things go, so you're not stuck in the past. You're focused on you and what you can control in life when it comes to yourself. Finally, I will be pulling from the Self-Care Wisdom Cards deck to see which card has a message for you. And the card that came out for you is the Body card that says your body deserves your love. For me, pile number 2, I'm interpreting this card as it saying to release what you no longer need to keep stored in your body. Release the stress, release the worries, release the doubts and fears. If you need to cry, then let out a good cry. Your good luck will add to what you deem as therapeutic to you, that helps you to release what no longer needs to remain in your system. Purge it out. Your body deserves to feel calm and happy with itself. Oh, this is so gross. I'm getting the example of needing to run to the bathroom because you got to go really bad, and once you make it to the toilet, your body does its thing and you relax because everything that needed to come out, you've given your body the safe space to finally let it all out. And when you're done, you just sit there for a moment and you exhale and think, I really needed that. I feel a lot better now. That's the feeling you need to give your body. For some of you, this message was literally, and for others of you, this message was figuratively speaking. This could be referring to your pent up emotions that haven't come out to help you on your healing progress. Again, give your body the safe space to let everything out. I'm seeing people working out. I'm seeing people having a heart-to-heart conversation with another person and they're letting everything out verbally. I'm seeing some people going to a rage room. I'm seeing other people finding a safe space for them where they can just scream as often and as loud as they desire. Having a healthy coping mechanism to let everything out is not only part of your healing, but it also helps you to reach a state of equilibrium. You're able to manage your anxiety and stress a lot better, which bad stress is never good for the body. You don't feel as overwhelmed. Your mental state is in a better place. Life doesn't feel as bad as it used to in the past. You're overcoming challenges with ease. You have a growth mindset. You're facing life with optimism. The sun is shining outside, and your days of dreading to wake up in the morning and roll out of bed are minimizing. And that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. You've reached the end of your reading. I hope that the messages within this pile resonated with you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you all have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. See you later. Hello, my pile number 3s. Let's see what good luck is coming your way. For your first 3 tarot cards, you have the High Priestess, the 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups, all upright. Intuitively, you know what it is, pile number 3. You know the good luck that is coming your way. You may have asked, prayed, begged, manifested a plethora of times for this specific good luck to come your way, and it's finally starting to approach you. From the 6 of Cups, I'm getting that your inner child is in on what you've been asking for. What you desire may stem from your childhood. You knew who you were and what you wanted out of life at a young age. It's like finally obtaining the job of your dreams, the financial stability of your dreams, the lifestyle of your dreams, the partner of your dreams. It's like, to people outside of you, they may have thought that your dreams weren't rooted in reality. I'm picking up on non-believer energy, people who didn't see the vision and trust the process. You may be a creative in some way, pile number 3. I'm picking up on this feminine energy that creates. There is no hard work or hard labor that was put into what you've been asking for. You're very receptive to allowing what you are wishing for to come through. From the High Priestess card, I'm hearing it's about time. It's about time. What I've been asking for is finally coming through. From the 7 of Cups, I'm getting that you will be receiving a lot that's coming your way. You just have to go through what you want to keep and what you want to toss away. It's like changing your entire wardrobe and ordering all new pieces of clothing, and when the clothes get delivered, you go through all of them to see what you actually want to keep and what you want to return. It's like you finally have the money to buy what you want and when you want it, and can toss away what you know for a fact you don't want, and you're just enjoying receiving this childlike freedom. But as an adult with adult money, you were able to obtain something that others would deem as unattainable. I'm hearing people say you hit the jackpot or you won the lottery. How did you find someone like that that's perfect to date you? How were you able to make this amount of money off of this creative idea? I didn't think you would be able to make money off of this thing. It's like when others didn't believe in you, it made you believe in yourself even more because you knew that you were going to be the only one by your side to truly believe in you, and you were able to prove the naysayers wrong. You were going to figure out a way to make things work out for you in your favor. You're trusting the process, and now the good luck that's coming your way is the rewards from your hard work and efforts that you didn't give up on. You believed in your dream and you were finally able to make it happen. You may have had a moment in time where you had to pick and choose over which voice you should listen to. Is it the voice of others, or is it the voice of your higher self, your intuition, the higher power, and that you believe in, and you chose yourself over others, and now you're being rewarded for it. You had faith that everything was going to work out, even if it seems like all odds were stacked against you. And for a brief moment, it made you believe that everyone else was right, that you should give up, that you should settle, but you're glad you stuck to it and you fully committed to the dream. And now your good luck is here to bless you. For your next tarot card, you have the Wheel of Fortune upright, which for your reading is the good luck card. Things are just effortlessly flowing towards you. To tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune card, you have the Three of Wands reversed, and I keep picking up on this Empress energy for you, pile number 3. You don't chase, you attract. The Three of Wands is also highlighting a time where you did almost give up on yourself after so long. After all this time had passed, you may have thought that the universe forgot about you. You were doubting if you made the right choices in the past. I'm getting the example of someone quitting their 9 to 5 to pursue a creative dream of theirs, and they were putting in all of this time and effort into making this creative dream work for them. But as time went on, certain things weren't happening, certain things weren't progressing, certain things weren't taking off like this person had envisioned. But right before they were about to pack everything up and call it quits and return to the old lifestyle that they were living, they go viral, they get the attention they were looking for, they attract the audience or followers or customers that they were looking for, and everything is finally starting to turn in this person's favor. They had everything that they needed to carry them to the level of success that they were looking for. And that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. Even though in your heart and soul you felt like you were making the right choices, your physical world has yet to reflect the hard work and dedication you put in to make your idea a reality. And it was like the outside noises and voices were getting louder, and you were slowly becoming unsure if you could trust your gut to keep pursuing what you wanted in your life, the goals that you wanted to achieve during this time. But your good luck message is that the universe did not forget about you. The timing is right. It's finally your turn to receive some good news about the progress you've been making thus far. Maybe you showed up at the right place at the right time to meet the love of your life, or a friend that will play a significant part in your life. You discover your soulmate or your soul family. You showcase the right product or upload the right video to social media that will begin to bring in the audience you have been wanting to connect with. Now is your time to shine. The fact that you don't have any pentacle cards in your reading is telling me that that is what you have been looking for and missing. Something that is tangible, something that you can see with your own 2 eyes and feel with your hands. You're very much connected to your heart and soul, the non-physical realm, and what you have been calling in that you're missing, according to the High Priestess card, is something that is within the physical world that we live in. That is something that is a mystery to you, and you're searching for answers. You're trying to find it. You're trying to find the right formula that will be able to call in what you're manifesting and bring it to you in the physical world. And it seems like that prayer or manifestation is finally ready to show itself to you and reveal the answers that you have been seeking, pile number 3. Next, I will be pulling from the Self-Care Wisdom cards deck to see which card has a message for you. And the card that came out for you is the action card that says, baby steps are still steps and they're better than standing still. I feel like you're making the right choice, pile number 3. Whatever it is that you have been working on and trying to build, this card is saying that you are on the right track. Keep going. You are improving. You're way better now than where you were in the past. This might be a skill that you're building. Even though for some of you, you may feel like a beginner at something, you're a really good beginner, and if you keep it up, you'll be able to move on up to the next level. So keep going. I'm getting the example of someone saying that they are not a professional at something just yet, but the universe is telling them to put their skills and gifts and talents out there already. You might not have mastered your skill, but you need to start somewhere with putting your work out there and promoting it. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on baking, like someone wants to start a business in baking something. You might not be a professional just yet, but with the skill level that you already are at, you can start putting your work out there and showcasing your creative skills in baking. For the next portion of your reading, I will be using a gemstone generator on my computer to see which gemstone's energy could help you with your good luck during this time. And the gemstone that you received is the Savarite, and looking up what Savarite is good for on my computer, it says that Savarite is a rare form of garnet and can represent prosperity and vitality. It can also represent growth, rebirth, and be used for healing the inner self, specifically to help balance the heart chakra, which is interesting because I was picking up on the upper chakras in your reading, like the heart and the crown chakra, your heart and soul. And the downloads that you have been receiving to pursue your dreams were very loud and clear through the Cups cards and the High Priestess. But it also says that because Savarite is rare, it could be considered a unique and luxurious alternative to emeralds since it's rarer than emeralds. It can also be used to promote positivity and self-confidence and potentially bring in success in one's career so they can grow. This gemstone for you, pile number 3, is giving me the same energy of the High Priestess card in your reading. It's very alluring. It's very beautiful. You can't look away from it. I'm picking up that some of you may change the way you look. You may change up your style to better reflect the new you that is growing and improving. I'm getting that your taste may change as well, and I can't tell if this is still referring to your new fashion choices or if this is referring to the type of people that you attract, that you find yourself attracted to. Maybe with all of this self-improvement internally, it's shifting the way you carry yourself and what you deem as attractive when it comes to looking for a love partner if you're single. Now, the last question that I would like to ask pile number 3 is what part of you can add to this good luck that's coming your way. Maybe you have a special charm to you that you can utilize to increase your good luck, or there's something that you can take action on to add to your good luck. And using the tarot cards for this question, you have the Chariot upright and the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Swords both reversed. What you can do to add to your good luck, pile number 3, is accepting the challenge to not give up on yourself, your dreams, and your progress. You're slowly healing, slowly evolving. Who you were in the past and what you went through is not the same person you are today. You crave new and different things, and you deserve the opportunity to go after them. There is a piece of you that wants to bring in optimism and think positive thoughts and have hope that things will turn out all right in the end, and I feel as though they will, but you haven't fully stepped into embracing the potential of something that is new and positive is coming your way. It's like you're hesitant, you're questioning, should I trust this? Meanwhile, your intuition is saying, yes, you should go for it, you should trust this, you should trust the process. And you're like, I don't really know. As of right now, things seem a little shaky. Again, like I said earlier in your reading, it doesn't seem as though as of right now, things have solidified itself in a way that would make you want to push and go for chasing after what you desire outside of your intuition telling you to go for it. Not much is rooted in reality, and the universe is saying that that is okay. The good luck is that something will eventually come in that will be physical proof that you have made the right choices leading up to this moment. But in order to get there, you have to stay committed to the path that leads towards healing and or growth. For you, pound number 3, you may not be at a 100% mastery at something, but you're at least between 20 to 30, maybe a little bit more in your growth and healing process. And this is good because it means that you're not who you were in the past, who was at 0%. You're a lot closer to the halfway point now than you were a long time ago. So you're making progress in some way. It just might not be as drastic or as noticeable at first immediate glance. Your progress is happening and building up gradually, and the universe is saying to not stop. You're doing great. For your next tarot cards, you have the 9 of Wands reversed, clarified by the Fool card reversed. I'm getting the example of a crazy inventor being really proud that they had just finished their latest creation and are ready to showcase it to the world. They showed their invention to an audience, and the audience is curious to see how this will play out. Will this truly work, or will this not work and this was a waste of our time? The inventor turns on the machine, the anticipation builds in the room, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong with the machine, and now a whole crowd of people are disappointed and are walking away. But right before the people leave the room completely, something happens with the machine that allows it to work again in the way that it was originally supposed to. And now the audience is impressed with the machine and the inventor, and the inventor's like, thank God it worked. I don't know what I would have done if this didn't work out as planned. I would have felt so embarrassed. That's what I'm seeing for you, pound number 3. You're the inventor, and you may feel as though there was a delay. Again, you may have felt like the universe forgot about you. You put in all of this hard work, and for what? You persevered and continued on, even if you didn't want to, just for things to not work out in the end. You start to go on this rant about how things are not fair for you, and the universe is just letting you go on with it until you're done talking, and then they say, here's the wish you've been asking for. I would have given it to you a moment ago, but I didn't want to interrupt you in the middle of your rant. I keep my promises, and I'm here to deliver it to you. And the wish is everything that you've been asking for. The results that you're seeking are flowing in. The success, the progress that you couldn't see at first are now showing themselves to you. You were losing faith in everything working out for you, that the things that you were doing to grow and change weren't working. But the universe is saying that because you took this journey as seriously as you did, and you pushed through all of the challenges you faced and tried your best to really trust the process, they are now able to bless you with what you've been in search for. The Fool card is here to say that you're growing up, and your dedication to this growing up process is not all for nothing. You took a shot in the dark, you took the right chance, and everything worked out in your favor in the end. This can be a reality for you, pound number 3, if you add to your good luck by keeping up the good work and trusting the process that everything will work out as planned. And that is all that I have for you, pound number 3. We've reached the end of your reading. I hope that the messages within this pile resonated with you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you all have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. Goodbye.